The skies above various regions in the United States have become the canvas for a perplexing spectacle, flying objects adorned with a kaleidoscope of colors, captured on camera lenses and disseminated across social media platforms. These enigmatic scenes, shrouded in mystery and devoid of official explanations, have stirred a whirlwind of questions and apprehensions, with speculations running rife about a potential intelligence incursion orchestrated by adversarial nations like Russia and China. However, amidst the swirling conjectures, the absence of concrete evidence linking these luminous flying entities to hostile foreign activities has only deepened the scrutiny on the Joe Biden administration. The vacuum of substantiated information has amplified the pressure on governmental authorities to provide clarity and transparency regarding these puzzling phenomena. A landscape marked by a dearth of information and conflicting statements has further fueled the intrigue surrounding these anomalous sightings. The locales where these unidentified objects have been sighted in the heavens since the latter part of the previous month notably encompass the northeastern United States, with a particular focus on areas like New Jersey and the bustling capital, New York. Against a backdrop of escalating panic and bewilderment stemming from the dearth of official confirmations regarding these airborne apparitions, John Kirby, the spokesperson for the Department of Homeland Security and the White House for National Security Affairs, stepped forward on a recent Thursday to offer insights. Kirby's assertion that a considerable portion of the reported sightings constitute unmanned aircraft operating within legal bounds has cast a spotlight on the notion of governmental opacity and obfuscation, as reported by the Agence France-Presse. This revelation has added a new layer of complexity to the unfolding narrative, raising questions about the veracity of official narratives, the nuances of aerial surveillance protocols, and the imperative for transparent communication in the face of burgeoning public concern. As the saga of the mysterious flying objects continues to captivate public imagination and stir debates across various channels, the imperative for clarity, accountability, and a nuanced understanding of these aerial anomalies remains paramount. In an era defined by rapid information dissemination and heightened vigilance, the need for comprehensive and transparent responses to such enigmatic occurrences underscores the evolving landscape of national security challenges in a technologically advanced world. The recent spate of sightings involving unidentified flying objects with flashing red and green lights has ignited a storm of speculation and concern across the United States. While concrete evidence linking these aerial phenomena to threats against national security remains elusive, the mere presence of these drones has cast a shadow of suspicion, hinting at a potential breach in the country's security apparatus and underscoring a perceived failure on the part of the Joe Biden administration. Amidst this climate of uncertainty, President Donald Trump took to his platform Truth Social to express his skepticism, suggesting that the government may possess more knowledge about the situation than it has divulged to the public. Trump's call for immediate transparency or a swift resolution underscores the urgency and gravity of the situation, urging authorities to address the growing concerns and uncertainties surrounding these mysterious aerial sightings. In a parallel development, the mayor of Monmouth County in New Jersey voiced criticism towards national authorities for their perceived lack of responsiveness to the unfolding events. Despite the escalating tensions and anxieties surrounding the drones, the mayor emphasized the importance of restraint, urging the public against resorting to drastic measures such as shooting down the unidentified aircraft. The narrative surrounding these unidentified objects in the American skies has been further complicated by previous incidents, such as the reported presence of mysterious drones near U.S. military installations in Virginia last October. Speculations linking these activities to an Iranian ship in the Atlantic Ocean were swiftly dismissed by the Pentagon, citing a lack of substantiated evidence to support such claims. Deputy spokesperson for the Department of Defense, Sabrina Singh, debunked the notion of an Iranian ship off the U.S. coast, urging a cautious approach to disentangle the threads of this perplexing phenomenon. In response to the escalating concerns, the Federal Aviation Administration has taken proactive measures by imposing temporary flight restrictions, prohibiting drone operations in designated areas and issuing stern warnings of hefty fines against operators engaged in unsafe or hazardous drone activities. The implications of these sightings on American airspace security are profound, raising pertinent questions about the efficacy of existing surveillance protocols, the need for enhanced vigilance, and the imperative for coordinated responses to emerging threats in the realm of unmanned aerial vehicles. As As these events reverberate across the political landscape, influencing government policies and security strategies, the imperative for transparency, accountability, and strategic foresight emerges as a paramount consideration in safeguarding the nation's interests and citizens. The skies above the United States have become a canvas of controversy and concern as drones, particularly over sensitive regions like the White House, New Jersey, Nevada, and Texas, have ignited a flurry of political and security debates across all echelons. While officials maintain that these aerial intrusions do not directly imperil national security or public safety, the escalating apprehensions and conjectures within both popular and political spheres are palpable. At this riveting juncture, the sight of mysterious drones hovering directly over the White House has sent ripples of tension and unease through political and security circles. This unfolding scenario unfolds against a backdrop of mounting speculation regarding the identities and intentions of the individuals controlling these unmanned aircraft, a spectacle deemed a brazen breach of American airspace security. The recurrence of such incidents coincides with a surge in conjecture about the motives driving the operators of these drones. As these aerial vehicles traverse the skies above sensitive locations such as Peck Air Force Base, Atney Arsenal for military research, and even President-elect Donald Trump's Bedminster Golf Course, questions abound about their objectives, particularly their surveillance activities near military and governmental installations. In response to these developments, security agencies and federal entities are on high alert, handling the situation with utmost caution amidst the widespread proliferation of drone sightings since mid-November. Numerous witnesses have come forward, reporting sightings of drones in various states, fueling concerns about their surveillance capabilities and proximity to critical facilities. The FBI, Department of Homeland Security, Iowa authorities, and several other agencies have initiated rigorous investigations to ascertain the identities of the drone operators and unravel their intentions. Despite deploying sophisticated monitoring equipment, the federal government has yet to unveil any new breakthroughs in tracking these elusive aircraft. In a bid to address these aerial anomalies, the New Jersey governor has highlighted the potential of equipment capable of mitigating drone threats, albeit acknowledging the current legal restrictions on such technologies within U.S. borders. The Biden administration's preliminary assessment suggests that a majority of the drones are operating within legal parameters, although lingering uncertainties surrounding select cases warrant continued vigilance. Both the Pentagon and the FBI have underscored a lack of evidence linking these drone activities to foreign entities or hostile motives. Nevertheless, calls from figures like the New Jersey governor and other lawmakers for enhanced state authorities to manage unidentified drone incidents echo the need for bolstered regulatory frameworks and enforcement capabilities to safeguard national security interests. In a recent development that has sparked concerns among lawmakers and defense officials, Senator Richard Blumenthal and Representative Chris Smith have jointly called for more robust measures to address the mysterious drones that have been causing disruptions over U.S. military installations. The situation escalated when these unidentified aircraft forced the closure of airspace above Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio for a substantial 4-hour period. This incident shed light on the potential vulnerabilities in U.S. defenses, prompting discussions about the need for decisive action, including the possibility of shooting down these drones if deemed necessary. Speculation has been rife regarding the origins and motives behind these drone activities, with fears raised about potential foreign intelligence involvement aimed at testing the limits of U.S. security protocols. Representative Smith particularly voiced concerns about the possible links to foreign powers such as Russia, China, or North Korea. However, the Defense Department has expressed skepticism regarding the true intent behind these drone activities, casting doubt on their malicious nature. While the leadership at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base has reassured the public that the drones did not directly impact their operations or facilities, the disruptive nature of these incursions underscores the significant challenges posed by such incidents on military operations and national security. In response to these events, there are calls for updating existing laws governing the use of drones, especially in sensitive areas. The proposed legislation may include stringent regulations on drone ownership and operation, along with empowering law enforcement agencies with broader authority to intercept unidentified aircraft. These incidents could serve as a catalyst for the advancement of more sophisticated detection and interception systems to address drone intrusions effectively, whether in civilian or military domains. Both federal and local authorities are actively pursuing investigations to identify the individuals behind these drone operations and their potential targets, emphasizing the critical need to safeguard against any hidden threats. Despite officials downplaying the immediate risk posed by these drones, the persistent presence of these aircraft over sensitive facilities remains a pressing concern that demands urgent attention and decisive action. As the government gears up to address these evolving security challenges, the focus remains on enhancing surveillance capabilities, fortifying defenses, and ensuring the safety and security of critical infrastructure against emerging threats in the realm of unmanned aerial vehicles. Navigating the bustling airspace of the United States, where over 1 million registered aircraft crisscross the skies and approximately 8,000 planes take flight daily, presents a formidable challenge, particularly against the backdrop of the swift evolution of drone technology. This unfolding narrative has ushered in a new chapter of debate and conjecture, centering on the enigmatic drones that have emerged in various sensitive locations across the nation. US President Donald Trump has emerged as a prominent voice in this discourse, advocating for the decisive action of shooting down these mysterious drones that have been spotted hovering over notable landmarks like the White House, New Jersey, and even military installations. Trump's vocal stance on the matter has reverberated across political and security circles, galvanizing discussions on the appropriate response to these aerial intrusions. Trump's calls for stringent measures, including the authorization to employ force to intercept these aircraft, underscore his conviction that the government possesses deeper insights into the nature of these incidents than what has been disclosed thus far. These pronouncements have injected a sense of urgency into the dialogue, prompting scrutiny on whether these drones indeed pose a tangible threat to national security. The reactions to Trump's statements have been varied, mirroring the complexity of the issue at hand. While some have rallied behind his plea to safeguard critical infrastructures from potential risks, others have voiced reservations, cautioning against precipitous actions in the absence of concrete evidence, demonstrating an immediate peril posed by these unmanned aircraft. Against this backdrop of divergent viewpoints, investigations spearheaded by the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security are underway to ascertain the identities of the operators behind these drones and unravel their intended targets. However, the official disclosures thus far have not conclusively established any foreign affiliations or hostile motives underpinning these aerial activities, shrouding the overarching narrative in a veil of uncertainty. As the nation grapples with the enigma of these clandestine drones and the implications they carry for security and surveillance, the ongoing investigations and deliberations underscore the pressing need for enhanced vigilance, strategic responses, and collaborative efforts to navigate the evolving landscape of aerial security threats in the United States.